Welcome to my channel. Olivia Munn captures same father-son fidget on video. Is it nature or nurture? Actress Olivia Munn recently shared an adorable Instagram video of her and John Mulaney's baby boy Malcolm imitating Mulaney's hand gestures while they're both sitting on the couch. Neither dad nor son seem to notice what's happening as the mirroring appears to be unconscious. In the video's caption, Munn writes, "Malcolm's been doing this since 10 months old, but this is the first time I could capture it." The video prompted many commenters to share their own observations of their children imitating them at different stages. This raises an interesting question about nature versus nurture. Are children's motor skills actually developed through mimicking, or does it have more to do with genetics? A 2023 study explains that the cultural and social process of becoming a human relies heavily on imitation, infants mimicking caregivers' behaviors as a way of learning. Mutual imitation between parent and child is a sign of communication, according to the study, and this helps form associations between what the child feels/does and what they see. Sophie Kress, a licensed marriage and family therapist, LNFT, and a certified Gottman therapist, CGT, based in North Carolina, says imitation is a basic learning mechanism that helps babies develop new abilities and habits, which is an important aspect of their development. Infants are highly observant from an early age, and they naturally look to their parents for guidance on how to interact with the outside world. Kress describes children's proclivity to repeat what they see as more than just imitating actions. It also allows them to connect socially and emotionally with their caretakers. The act of imitating strengthens the link between parent and child, establishing a sense of stability and attachment that is necessary for proper growth, she says. She goes on to explain how the inclination to imitate is deeply rooted in the infant's brain, where mirror neurons play a significant role. These neurons activate not only when a baby performs an action, but also when they observe someone else performing the same action, she states. This neurological mechanism allows babies to learn by watching and then replicating behaviors, even before they fully understand the purpose of those behaviors. For example, when a baby sees their parent waving or clapping, they may attempt to do the same, even if they don't yet grasp the social context of these actions. According to Kress, imitation is a precursor to more complex forms of learning, including language development, social interaction, and problem-solving skills. Through mimicking facial expressions, gestures, and eventually words, babies build the foundation for effective communication. This process is not just about learning specific actions but also about understanding the intentions and emotions behind those actions, Kress highlights. In this way, imitation becomes a gateway to developing empathy and social cognition, which are crucial for emotional and social well-being later in life. Kress says children typically begin to imitate their parents from a very early age, with some forms of imitation being observable even in newborns. Infants as young as a few weeks old may mimic facial expressions such as sticking out their tongue or opening their mouth wide when they see an adult do the same, she explains. By around 6 to 8 months, babies start to engage in more purposeful imitation, such as copying hand gestures or vocal sounds, which are often attempts to communicate or interact with their parents in a more engaged manner. As babies approach their first year, Kress says their ability to imitate becomes more refined and intentional. This is the stage when they begin to replicate more complex behaviors, such as clapping, waving, or even trying to mimic simple words and sounds. These imitative actions are not just random, they are often directed toward achieving a specific goal, like gaining attention or eliciting a response from their parents, notes Kress. The imitation at this stage is a clear indication of cognitive development, as it shows that the child is beginning to understand the cause and effect relationships between their actions and the reactions they provoke. By the time children reach the age of 18 to 24 months, imitation becomes a central aspect of their learning and exploration of the world. At this stage, children not only imitate the actions of their parents but also begin to incorporate those actions into their own play and daily routines, Kress explains. This is also when they start to imitate more complex sequences of behavior, such as pretending to cook, clean, or talk on the phone, which reflects their growing understanding of social roles and daily activities.